Hi guys, welcome to Dancing with Bears. You know, I'm getting a little tired of coming over to the property and thinking, okay, I'm going to figure out a way today to get those roots out of the ground. And then I have to go to another chore because I just can't quite get it together. Good thing I did find a chain. Bad thing, it's got a lock on it and I have no clue where the key is. I looked through the truck, haven't found it yet. I'll have to start looking through some toolboxes. Okay, I'll do the chain plus maybe some of my straps. But it looks like I've got about 35 feet to go. So here's all the little stumps again I'm trying for. Actually, there's more than 6. I think last time I said 6. But there's a whole bunch of them. And then I'm going to have to take out a little bit of blue red juniper that's right in here. So that's what I need to pull out. And if I had like a four-wheeler, because my neighbor Art, he pulled out some poles for me with his four-wheeler. So I think those stumps would pull out with one. Because I can't really get the truck close enough. The truck's over there. I have to go through there, all the way through there, get something wrapped around them. I don't think they'll be that hard to pull out once I get something on them. But if I had a four-wheeler, I could come in through here, actually go right up over top of them. But, oh well, I'll just keep on thinking about it and working. In the meantime, I will, whoops. I've been watching the sun, and I think once I get all that stuff out of there, just on the other side of that little pine tree there, I can put, that's where I'll put my solar shed somewhere in there, because it looks like the sun shines there quite a bit of the day. So that's kind of the plan. I was going to put the solar panels on the roof of the building, but they need to be a different angle. I don't know. We'll see. God's going to just give me a little step each day, and it's going to all come together. Stay tuned, everybody. I'm working on it. Got some stuff back in there to get cleaned out all over the place. Okay, time for some Frito pie. I'm gonna put some Fritos in the bottom of a bowl. And it's just about enough. And yeah, I gotta do this with one hand. I'm not sure how. Okay, let's see. We're gonna put that stuff on top. Let's see. And we're gonna get some of the chili out of there. I already put some cheese in there to melt. So that looks pretty bad on the camera. Looks really black. Come on. It lightens up a little bit. Okay. So I'll take this cup and I'll grab some of the chili with the melted cheese. So I'll put a cup full of that on here. There, that looks pretty good. Maybe just a smidgen more. Oh, this, my tummy's already growling. It might be a real disaster. Okay, so after that, we'll put on some, I think we'll do this, I don't know which we should do next. We'll put some sour cream on it. And that's some sour cream. And then we'll put some lettuce on it. And there's the lettuce. And we'll put some more, a little bit more cheese on top. And we'll put a few tomatoes. There we go. Yay. Maybe one more dollop of sour cream on top. Ta-da. Ooh, that's a messy Frito pie. All right. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not going to eat very much of it, and hopefully I'm not up all night. Bon appetit. Looks like the camera got dirty. Hi. You know, I've had a few friends that have wanted to send me some money, and thank you so much. I mean, it's not really cool to do that, but that's what the YouTubers do. They make money off their channels just to do their builds, so the people can enjoy watching them. And I don't know that I'm that enjoyable, but hopefully I am. Anyway, I do have a Amazon wish list, which last Christmas was awesome. And I get stuff, you know, every once in a while, which is beautiful. And I've got the Buy Me a Coffee down on the link below on my channel. But people have talked about both of them giving them trouble, and they just can't get into it. And I know Sharon has had a lot of trouble. And she's so sweet, she just doesn't give up. And so she ends up, she's mailed me a check before. But yeah, you can just keep trying on Buy Me a Coffee. It usually doesn't go into my bank account until that next month. So like if you sent some today, it wouldn't get there. Well, I'd get it the 1st of August. So the next couple months, I would love to be under roof for winter. So, you know, if you can send a little bit the next couple months, it would really help for me to get under roof before winter comes. But I just appreciate you watching. And I know I'm so busy and I'm so sick. I said I wasn't going to cry anymore. Oh, silly girl. Okay, so anyway, I am just so busy that I'm back here in the canyon where there isn't any reception. So I really haven't got to see if I'm getting enough hours for YouTube to pay me, which they don't pay much. I mean, I don't know. It's really nothing, I guess. Maybe $20 a month. When you get up into 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers, then you're doing pretty good. But in the meantime, you don't get much. But honestly, if they only sent me $5 a month, I'd be happy. But I just, back here in the canyon, I don't have the reception to try to get all that figured out. And I'm trying to do all this other stuff. So anyway, I am supposed to go back to the bus. I told some people that I was going to go back this weekend, but I was messed up because I don't go back till payday, which would be the 3rd of August. So it won't be this Friday. It'll be the next Friday that I'm going to go back to the bus. So I have to text my daughter because I told her I'd be there. And there's a few other people I told I would be in range and reception this Friday, but I won't be. So I guess that's all. Keep watching. We'll see what else I'm going to get into, everybody. I know you can get pine cones probably in every state, I'm sure. But these are magic pine cones off of Dancing with Bears Mountain. So this is for the person who got me my chainsaw. And I'm going to send out some other ones for some of my people that bought me coffees. So if you like some of them, just buy me a coffee. I'll send you some. Yay, it worked. I kind of felt something, you know, snap and give. And I just figured it broke there at the rope, or I was hoping that Clovis's tie out didn't break, because then I wouldn't be able to put him out next week until I get paid. But it didn't. the roots broke off, which I guess I was going really slow. I didn't use the log like the one guy told me, like Steve told me. So maybe I'll try that on the next one. But that's the hole it came out of. And I dug around all these other ones. It's all about being strong as the weakest link, so I kind of wondered if the latch would pull off first, although that chain isn't a big strong one, so it might break first, but we'll see. Okay, it's hooked to the hitch, and it's hooked to the bush over through the woods, and then I go really slowly until I see it tighten. It's coming up, so it's tightening up. Now it's tight, and I keep pulling until it droops down, because that's when it's either. The last one I just did, it wasn't tied on the root tight, so it drooped, but I didn't get the root out. So this one, hopefully we'll get the root. I'm gonna go to campgrounds, I think, and see if I can find somebody with a four-wheeler that'll help me get these out. But right now we'll see. This is my third try. Or fourth try, because the third one didn't work. Okay, that felt like it's pretty tight. Go really slow, inch by inch. Oh, I felt it. I felt it jerk. But mine didn't fall yet. I'm sure it's gonna fall here now. There it goes. Okay. Mine fell. I don't know if you got to see it, but it fell. Let's go see what we got. Okay. Let's follow the line. Yay! It's kind of like fishing. I caught one. So there's another one. So there's 1, 2, 3 down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 9, and then I gotta try to get that stuff out. So, slow going. And I don't know if I can even reach these higher ones with the chain. I'm tearing my driveway up pretty bad, because when there's a grade right there that I have to kind of give it gas, and it kind of tears up the driveway. But keep trying. Just gotta do what we gotta do. Oh my goodness. Okay, I give up. Let's see. That's a little one there. I don't know if we can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10. There's 10. So, and I've still got that one. 1. There's one in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some of this blue rug, that's at least 8. And then I think there's one up here. That one. That's 9. I'm going to work on that more tomorrow. And it's hard enough doing it alone. I have to run in and out of the truck and hook it up and put it around the thing and drive it forward slowly and then back it up and unhook it. A lot of running back and forth. Anyway, all of that would be easier if my truck, well, I have to back it into the driveway, which my driveway is not real good, and there's a hump, kind of. When I go in forward, I can get my momentum up, and because I'm going in between just a 10-foot gate and I have to watch, but going forward I can do it pretty good, and I get my momentum up and just land in that flat spot. But going backwards, and I have a rear wheel drive, so I can't get going too fast before I go through the gate so I don't hit my rear view mirrors. And then when I get up past to that point of the gate, it's kind of a, well, it comes up, so it's, you just have to have your momentum to get up there. So when I'm going backwards and then I hit the gas to try to get over that, it just digs a hole in the ground. So I'm tired of digging holes today, and I don't know which is better, if digging the holes in my driveway is not good, but I don't have much choice. And if I go in frontwards, I don't know what to hook onto. They're only little bushes, and it's probably absolutely no big deal. I probably could even dig them out. I tried to dig a couple out originally, and I thought this isn't working, but I may go back to doing that if I can get my axe sharpened, because it's ripping the roots anyway. I mean, so I could probably just dig them and put some root killer on them. Because at this point I have to back it in to hook it onto my where the ball is for the trailer hitch, where the hitch is. So I know it's really sturdy, and I'm not going to pull something off the truck. I don't know. I'm just too tired working on it to think about it anymore today, so I'll work on it some more tomorrow. Maybe I'll cut a little bit of wood before I go back to the cabin. It may not look much different, but it's a little closer. I got a pile started there that I'll put in a garbage bag for kindling, and then I'll cover the I make different garbage bags that about the size for me to take in for the night or whatever, and then so I'll make a bunch of those bags and then cover them with a tarp. Gotta sharpen my blades. Somebody else in the neighborhood's cutting wood too. Yeah, I go through my chains pretty quick. I bought 2 new chains when I got the chainsaw, and so when I changed it out to the second chain, I started in on that jungle mess over there, and the very first cut I saw sparks, and I'm like, oh no, I hit a rock. And I just couldn't believe it, because there goes your chain. And then I looked closer at the mess, and I don't know how or why, but that big old tree had a nail in it. So this chain right here is the one that got messed up. I don't know if sharpening it will help, because typically if you hit something like a rock or a nail, it's kind of really bad. But I'll get a couple more chains on payday. And they've got a machine that, or, you know, I don't know, something you can buy on YouTube that you actually kind of make your own chains, and it's cheaper, so I might end up getting one of those because I do a lot of cutting. Yeah, the sun shines on that spot almost all day, so I might put the solar panels on the roof. The only thing is I kind of wanted to hide them from somebody wanting to steal them. But I'll probably always be here. I won't be going anywhere. Or I can take them and put them some inside when I go somewhere on vacation. But yeah, that light spot is about the size of the cabin. And I still have to pull out that's some blue rug juniper. And there's a few little bush things in there I still need to pull out. But otherwise, it's going to fill up that little spot right there. That'll be neat, little tucked in the woods. Actually, that spot is 12 by 16, which is the size of the cabin that I'm staying in at my neighbor's. And I really like that size. I'd have to get a permit for that size and get all the stuff. Anyway, which I can't get the permit yet unless I sell a book or something, who knows. But anyway, so without a permit I can make a 12 by 10. So if I put my deck in now for the 12-foot wide and do it 10 feet deep for me to stay in for a while, then eventually I can build on back to 16 feet. Like I said, my cabin, my neighbor's cabin's that size, and it's plenty big for me. The only thing I don't like about the neighbor's cabin is it loses a lot of heat. But this one is going to be kind of a modified A-frame, so the walls are only 4 feet. So then it goes up to a 12-foot ceiling, which I'd have a ceiling fan in there, and I'd have a little loft over the my sleeping area so that it keeps heat in. But I think it'll be a lot more comfy. I mean, a lot of, they put 8-foot walls in, but that's a lot of wasted space, really, as far as energy for heating. Plus, I figure you put your bed or whatever against the wall, and it doesn't need to be, you still got wasted space up there. So 4-foot walls, I think, are fine. Besides, I got a bunch of 2x4s that are 4 foot long. So that's one reason it's going to be 4 foot. But anyway, so that's what we're going for. Did you put that ball in my purse so we'd play ball? Is that what you did? Did you put it right there so Mommy wouldn't miss it, so we could play some? Well, okay. You think you want to play ball? Okay. I guess I'll better get it out of there and throw it for you. Well, that's a wrap, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I was planning on putting it on, this is Wednesday. I was planning on posting it today, but yesterday I was feeling really weak. My legs were bothering me, which that's one ailment that hasn't bothered me lately. My knees used to bother me quite a bit, but I lost so much weight that my knees don't bother me so much, but my legs were hurting yesterday, and I was feeling really weak. So I didn't get a whole lot done, but I got a little bit done. And then last night, I know, anyway, I was up all night with the runs, and it didn't have anything to do with that chili pie that I posted, because that chili pie actually was last week. I just posted it this week. But anyway, I think it's got more to do with how much I eat instead of what it is that I'm eating, because I did eat, I felt like I was eating quite a bit yesterday after I went back to the cabin. So anyway, I was up all night with the runs, and then this morning I was throwing up all morning. So who knows what all that's about, but anyway, I'm out here now working, so I probably will run to the end of the road tomorrow to put this on YouTube, which will be Thursday. And the other thing I'm going to check on is there's a few people that live back here that have AT&T. Now, most people up around Red River or in the northern New Mexico use Verizon, which is what my daughter and I and all of us had in the beginning a few years ago. But it wasn't working real well for us where we lived out on the mesa. So we ended up changing to T-Mobile because there was a tower like a mile away. So we got everything for free. So that was wonderful. But of course, back here in the canyon, that's not working for me. So I might change to AT&T. And then there's that new satellite thing. But I haven't checked yet how expensive that is. I think it's quite expensive, but I don't know. We'll see. There's some people back here that have AT&T that say works pretty good, here and there and off and on. So that might work for me if I just switch over to them. So that's something I'm going to check on, and I could post more often if that was true. But we'll see. I'll work on that. Hopefully by winter I'll have some more, a little bit better communication, other than just emergency calls, which this phone will do with T-Mobile. I can get an emergency call. It says, but I can't try it out to see if it will. But anyway, so I hope you liked. You can like and share and comment and subscribe, and because all those comments help my channel. So hopefully you enjoyed some of what I did, and I'll be telling you more of my life in a couple days. Thank you, and remember, Clovis and I love you.